Okay, photo video students, let's talk about something. So your next assignment for photos, it's been posted for a while. It's what a year, 2020. You need to come up with 3 different photographs about how 2020 has affected you as a year, all the different possible ways. And there's a little planning sheet where I ask you to think about something. So this assignment is about subject and content. Subject is what you see, content is what it means. In this assignment, you need to think about both of those things. So for example, one of the ways that 2020 has affected me is that I'm supposed to make sure that I clean the desks after every class so that students can, have a clean, COVID-free desk when they sit down. And so that's something that's different for me. And so I wanted to show you the wrong way to do this and a better way to do it. You have to put some thoughts into your photos. I took both of these photos with my super crappy old, very old Samsung S7 phone. The camera is not that great, but it did fine for this. If you can't take a photograph with a camera, you can't borrow a camera from me, I don't know, you're not going to be able to be successful in this class if you have no way to take pictures, because this is a photography class. I'm assuming you all have, you could even use your Chromebook. I mean, it has a camera, you can use your Chromebook. It's not the most convenient thing in the world, but you're going to have, for this class, you're going to have to take pictures. And they have to be more than just thoughtless snapshots. No snapshots. You got to actually take pictures. All right, with some thought behind them. So let me show you my first example here. Okay, that's the supplies. So my subject is the supplies for cleaning the desks. That's where they sit in my classroom. And I just walked over and took a thoughtless photo of them. It's terrible. It's a terrible photograph. That's like, look at it. Half the photo is just shelves. The actual subject is only taking up a very small part. It's boring. It's all cluttered with all this junk. I don't even know what I'm looking at. It just looks like a bunch of crap on a shelf. That's not a good photograph. I'm not even sure if I would get anything from that. So I thought about it for a minute, and I retook the photograph, and now it looks like this. So now I'm showing you the subject. There's 3 separate things. They all kind of go together: the cleaner, the paper towels, and the used paper towel. I sprayed a little bit of the cleaner on the table and got this a little bit wet so that you get a little bit of texture down here. And I tried to sort of balance the 3 items out. I still kind of wish this was a little bit closer and this was a little bit closer to the camera. It could still be a little better, but I could fix that in cropping. I could crop a little bit out and adjust that a little bit, which, you can crop actually on your Chromebooks. You can crop on a computer. You don't need special image editing software to crop. Look at this right here. I'm cropping using the built-in photo editor on Windows. Chrome has your photo viewer in Chrome has some basic editing. It can do this too. You don't even have to use Photopea or Photoshop or something. So that looks pretty good right there. I think that'll work. I could cut part of that paper towel out if I wanted, but I want just a little bit of a spacer, a little bit of border right there, and then I'll. How do I finish the crop? I don't know. I've never done this. Hit the enter button. No. Save a copy. Saves, edits as a new photo. The original won't change. I can just click over here and hit save. There we go. Boom. Yay. Okay. So this is a photograph. I've put some thought into it. I've arranged my subjects a little bit. I've changed my point of view to focus more on the subjects. It's a much, much better photograph. If you turn in just snapshots where it looks like you put 0 thought into the photograph, then I can't give you very many points for that. I have to look at it and say, oh, you've thought about it. These photographs, you're going to have to take them. You're going to have to take these photographs on your, really like your own time. we're only in class 2 days a week. I can, if you want to do it at school, I can let you guys, if you're in school, do some, have a day maybe next week to take photos for this assignment. But you need to know what you're going to do. You know, you need to have a plan. You got to know, like empty parking lot is interesting, or maybe empty hallways is the thing you're wanting to photograph. But I want to see some of these photographs because you got 3 different ones. Some of them need to be at home, in the community, somewhere outside of school too. You know, there's lots and lots and lots of different things. And it's not all, it doesn't have to be coronavirus. I mean, there's a lot of things about 2020 that, you know, and they make them personal, make them something that's only affected you. So it's more, you know, it's more interesting for you. It doesn't have to, you know, the content of a photograph is up to everybody's interpretation, and it can have a meaning that's like your meaning that's totally different than everybody else's. All right, so get those done this week. I don't know when the due date is right now off the top of my head, but we need to get those done. It's been up for a while, and I only have a few turned in. Guys, you cannot pass my class if you don't do the assignments, and I can't make you do them. I'm not going to come to your house and be like, hey, we're having a photo session today because you haven't done your photographs. So you've got to take some initiative on your own and do some of this work. All right, thank you.